Alrighty, I am back. Oops, I am back. The dogs found a brunch and they were just having the best time of their lives. Um, so yeah, let's take a look at this 8 real quick. We were doing the 5 and glide and there was a little bit of confusion and everybody just kind of stopped and that was me just dropping my phone. Ooh. Alrighty. Let's go frame by frame. So, well, before we go frame by frame, the first thing we want to see is comparing from the beginning of the practice, the boat was looking a little bit better here. I think that we were working a little bit better together and lifting a little bit better together. There's seeing some things here that I would like us to focus on. Oops. The first thing being in the general aspect is how we still kind of pull a little bit, mostly on the bow 5 there. Bow 5 and Karina sometimes. Karina, you're getting a little bit better, but still a lot of the grabbing, a lot of the pulling, a lot of just, kind of just, like really aggressive power and a little bit of the lift in there. So yeah, let's go ahead to frame by frame now. So it looks like it could be a little bit more like as I was telling before, a little bit more more like not spicy but a little bit more happiness. Like I think that we've talked about it with some folks, like when we make the boat feel like alegria, we feel like happiness, we feel like it's lifting by itself, it's kind of like moving on its own, right? And we're just there rowing and making it look super easy. So I think that that's kind of what we're missing on the 8 a little, and we can do that again. Like I said before, this is like my new overfixation in coaching. It's called putting the blade in all the way into the water and then lifting with the foot stretchers. So let's take a look here. Who's doing that and who's not. Karina, we're opening a little bit here. See this little movement here. Keely, not bad. I think we should back the shoulders a little bit more. See how your angle is really it's forward, but it looks like your hips kind of stay behind. So we want to make sure, I don't know if you can see Devin here, how Devin, you've been doing a better job with driving with the hips a little bit. So make sure that we don't go too far up with the shoulder. See here that overreach with the shoulder. So we are from here to here, this movement here. And Stella, you've gotten better as well. I see it less. So yeah, Keela, let's make sure you pack that shoulder a little bit more. And sometimes I can still see your blade a little bit high of the water. So, and the hands down. So remember, once we're here, the blade gets close, 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 push. Okay? And backing it in. Stella again, a little bit better there with the shoulder. Let me see the next one. Good body over there. Killian, Stella. Karina, I think that we could hold those knees down a little bit longer. And then Devin, I think we're lacking a little bit of body over there as well. Let me see, hands away, body over. Yeah, see? We're really straight up, Devin. So yeah, Stella, pretty good there. Let's see how you pack it in. Better than usual, but still we're gonna be really picky. And also think about the rotation there, Stella. Think how I don't know if you can see your inboard hand, how it's kind of bending a little bit. That means we probably need a little bit more rotation with the torso. Okay, so it's okay if there's a little bit of the bend in the inboard, but not a lot. Okay, we want to make sure that we rotate well. And once we put the blade into the water, a little bit of opening with the chest there. But yeah, I feel like we could feel the load a little bit more. If you can tell how quick your legs go, that's a sign that we're not feeling the load and we're actually missing a little bit. So take a look, stern 5 or stern 4, how we're kind of missing a lot. Actually, Alice is pretty good there with the legs. Well, there's a little bit of hesitation there. We're gonna get to that, okay? So yeah, remember, feeling the load a little bit more there. And Karina, in your case, not bad, but still, you know, it's better than before, but still a lot of the grabbing, a lot of the whip with the body here. So see, Keely, you'll see it here. See how your legs here go down really quick, okay? So remember, feel the load, put the blade into the water first, and then lift from the foot stretches. You're gonna be hearing me saying that a lot, okay? Devin, so what happens is, because we're not getting a lot of body over there with the rest of the stern, we're really straight up, and our catch doesn't look really strong, okay? It looks like really straight up. It doesn't look like we have a good angle there. So make sure that we get that body over right here. See here, we're pretty straight up. Same to you, Ella. You guys have a pretty similar stroke. Take a comparison here with the body angles. With Sabrina, Stella, Keely, and Karina, and then you two guys kind of like really, really straight up, okay? So that's why it's important to hold those knees down a little bit and swing forward with the hips a little bit more, okay? Holding the hamstrings down. And then as we go towards the catch there, your catches have been a little bit better, except that one. Let me see if I can get the good one, because you've been getting better, Devin. Like, trust me, like, I think that we've been seeing a little bit of an improvement there. Sometimes, though, I can see, like, your shoulder on the outside still drops a little bit. So we want to make sure that we back it a little bit more. And, that shoulder, we make sure that we don't let it dive. We don't let it fall at the catch. We go sharp into the water. So I don't think I got it on video, but I think that Julia and I can agree that your catches are looking a tiny bit better. Could they be even better? Yes. And we're also happy to see that you're driving a little bit more with the hips there. But yeah, remember that shoulder on the outside, we have to back it. Same thing I told Keely, okay? Don't let it fall. Be in charge of that shoulder, just like Stella is doing there. She's getting better at it. Try to back that shoulder, okay? But I'm seeing improvements, Devin, so good job. I'm seeing improvements in everybody, so good job, everybody. We're seeing some good stuff, okay? Could it be better? Yes, it can always be better. Ella, let's see what we got. Oh, and I didn't even take a look at the blade work on the port side. So yeah, feathering into the water, Karina, really close, like, so see how it fares, and then just like bloops, kind of falls into the water on the port side. The only one that is able, actually CC, keeping it really close to the water. Remember, we get the blade off the water on the square, we get it just enough to get it clean, and then we tap down. That doesn't mean that we're touching water, okay? This one we're touching water. We still want the blade out of the water. Okay, Ella, same thing I was telling Devin, we're lacking a lot of body over. Good thing that you guys then catch up, but that's not how we're supposed to get our body over. Remember, hands away, body over, swing from the hips. And then Ella, there's a little bit of rush. See how much time we're spending at the catch there. And don't worry, you're not the only one. We're kind of getting to the catch way too early, because since we're skipped the body over, we're kind of behind. Look, you're almost at full compression there. You're at full compression now, and we just wait, and then we put the blade into the water, and we're still not the sharpest. But it's still better than before. Before, I think it would be worse, that you would hesitating a lot. And now there's still a bit of hesitation, that when we don't think about it, you can like really like see it from the boat. That one was a little bit better. So yeah, Ella, by giving a little bit more time there with the hands away, body over, that's gonna give you a little bit more time to think about the placement and then the pushing, okay? And that's gonna also help you by getting the body over. That's gonna help you understand that the first part of the drive, the body stays forward, because we barely have any body swing there, Devin and Ella, okay? So remember, the body swing here, it's forward swing, that can give us a little bit extra speed, okay? And if we do it with our stern, near Keely. I don't know if you can see also that we could do a little better keeping the body forward there. Like, I think that in general, keeping the body forward and then swinging together will give us that extra push that we're aiming for, okay? So yeah, Ella, looks a little bit better. I think that we're working a little bit on the right track. I feel like sometimes we still struggle a little bit to keep the blade off the water, so I would say finish high. I would say finish a little bit higher in general. That you wash out the little, well, it's a little bit off, and part of it it's because, you know, Karina has a tendency of falling into the water, so you're pretty together with Stella. But I think that we need to get a little bit more like, okay, so we're putting the blade into the water, we push with the legs, and then it's a continuous pull. I think like you pull a little bit at the beginning, and then you pull a little bit now. See how you divide it by 2? So think about like a slingshot, right? When we let go of the slingshot, the rock just travels shoom all the way without continuously stopping, right? We don't let go a little bit and then we let go the rest because the rock won't travel all the way. So think about here like a slingshot straight to the chest. That doesn't mean jerking or like kind of smashing on the chest. That just means putting the blade into the water and straight, boom, to the chest, okay? Oi, let me have a sip of water. Hi, Miss Peach. Hi. These huskies. Sabrina. Here you can see a little bit what I've been telling you about the body. See how like it kind of like you're forcing it. It looks like you're uncomfortable there, Sabrina. It looks like an uncomfortable position, in all honesty. So it's the shoulder on the right side. It's really high. It looks like you're actually twisting a little bit towards your right. So think about bringing your chest or bringing the right side forward, and that's actually going to make it like even, okay? Because we're not looking really, it looks uncomfortable. It looks like in pain. And then as we go towards the catch there, Sabrina, we kind of dive a little bit. See here, and we're shooting the slide. If you've seen the other video, Grace, and you have kind of the same catch, which is like basically like we're starting the drive and the blade struggles to get into the water. So see how your hips are already like behind you, like they're going towards CC and the blade is not connected. So think about, again, tucking that seat a little bit more, bringing that belly button in, engaging that lower back as we push with the legs. The body angle there doesn't look bad. It looks pretty together with Stella. It's just that overreach and that like lack of connection. We're missing a lot of water there. We're missing a lot. And then as we go towards the finish, see here, like I can see your blade a little bit from here. So think about giving it a little bit more patience, less overreaching, less twisting, and more like, okay, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna put the blade into the water, I'm gonna take a deep breath, tuck my seat, belly button in, lower back engage, and we're gonna push, okay? CC. We're looking a little bit down. There was some strokes there that were doing better, but still, oops. Where did you go? There you go. It still looks like we're looking down a little bit. There's some good strokes, like I think that was better, but see this one here? How like you're looking like down? At the finish, it's really important to look up there. Again, we need to get a picture of your puppy and put it on Sabrina's ponytail, because sometimes we still struggle a lot. We're still kind of like dropping it a lot, okay? Let's see other things. Let me find a nice movement where... So CC, it looks like sometimes this one was better. Sometimes we struggle to finish all the way in to the chest. That's part of it, because I feel like sometimes when you look down, CC, your finish looks a little bit weaker, and that makes it feel like you're not finishing all the way into the chest, okay? The release itself doesn't look bad. It's actually pretty good there. I like the release there, CC. Like, it looks like you're getting it clean, and then you're feathering almost when it's out the way, almost when it's almost all the way out. So I like how it's like, you know, not feathering into the water, and they're like Ella there too, like not bad there. But yes, I was telling Ella, remember to like kind of like just push like throughout the whole drive like a rock on the slingshot, okay? And then at the hands away, I think that the sequence is not bad there, CC. A little bit more body over would help us, but it's better than a month ago. Then once we go towards here, we kind of still like drop and then go up with the bodies here. So take a look again at Sabrina, see how her body stays forward, or let's see here if we can take a look at Stella here. And then your head kind of twists a little bit towards the pin, so it twists towards your right side. So if we were looking forward, I think that would help us out in keeping the head forward and kind of thinking about head forward, body forward, swing. And then that would give us a little bit more power through the legs, okay, CC? Because when we look with our head up, it makes such a big difference. But I think that once we get a little bit tired, we might struggle a little bit. So really important to keep that posture up. That's just gonna help out our other aspects. And then Rachel on the bow seat, you did amazing yesterday. I don't know, I think I forgot to tell you how amazing you did. Like a boss there. We're gonna talk a little bit about tomorrow, the technique. I'm gonna be hanging out with the novices tomorrow, so we're gonna be talking a lot of the aspects. But there, Rachel, not bad. I'm just thinking about here right now. See how you're lifting your hands a lot there. So it looks like the adjustments were a little bit off. It looks like probably like you were like really high there, but then like you kind of go low. So think about as soon as you put the blade into the water, we're gonna go on a straight shot towards the chest rather than going down, up, and then down again. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow with the novices. That's called doing a rainbow. Excuse me. So that's called doing a rainbow. So we want to try to find a little bit more horizontal drive. So don't worry, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of information, but I think that for you tomorrow we're gonna be talking a lot, okay? Alrighty, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Let me see if I have a picture of a puppy or something to show you. I will show you these ones. I have videos. I have my masters. Nobody wants to see my masters. Oh, there you go. Here's a picture of Oakley. Look at him. No pipes, just pipes. No thoughts. And then you have what other pictures? Silly looking one. This one is silly. He has such a funny face. And Aramis never wants like solo pictures. There you go. She just wants streets. Look at them, how cute. And then this one is really silly. Alrighty, you all have a good rest of your day. Here's some Oakley and Aramis pictures. Hopefully you guys will get to meet them soon. Okay? Alrighty, you guys have a good one.